things I love about running is when you run past runners and you say hello and they're all out doing the same thing. It's wicked. Sunday morning run. Thought I'd share this sign someone's put up. It's classic. It's been up for a while, since the summer, because obviously everything gets overgrown down this path I run. And it says, wanted Tonto. The council have no funds to keep this path clear. Most days I walk up the hill and use a stout stick to clear about 1 metre each side. If you enjoy this path, consider doing the same, as I cannot do it on my own. Glyn, aka the Lone Ranger. It's classic. Good stuff. Hi everyone, how are we doing? You're out with me with my Sunday run. It's not a long run today, because yesterday I smashed out quite a challenging route at St Martha's. Check out my Strava, it's called St Martha's Octopus. I'm going to put a video up of that if I get around to editing it. It's quite fun. A bit of elevation, a little harder than normal, but you'll see from my cabin talk later on what it was all about, so I won't go over it now. But I just thought I'd share, you know, this week's been a tough week for me, training wise. Last week was fantastic, this week not so good. Losing my mojo a little bit, as you do. Things don't always go right, you know, so it's okay to not have such a great week. I managed to do all my workouts. I had a really good day on Tuesday with the team, with GTR team, and and then I did a workout and stuff like that, but just not enjoying, just getting very, very tired, I think. My wife's had a stinking cold, my daughter has had a stinking cold, and I'm just waiting to get it, I think. And at night when I go to bed, as I'm very tired, I feel a bit rough each night, but it hasn't grabbed me yet, and I'm hoping that it doesn't. I'm taking my vitamins, drinking loads of liquids, you know, keeping up on my nutrition, and yeah, still running well, still really doing good runs, don't get me wrong, but getting out the door's been tough. So today I'm listening to my body. After yesterday, that wasn't prescribed, yesterday's run, but I just felt like I had to do something different, mix it up. So today I'd normally be doing a 20k, but I've decided to take the kids out for a trip, so I'm gonna just focus today on a nice 10k in the morning. I might go out later tonight, but I doubt it. Yeah, just do a nice easy 10k today and not batter my body, because I'm going to start my next block next week. So anyway, I'm going to crack on with my 10k, but I just thought I'd share that, you know, some weeks don't go well, but that's okay. Just put it to one side, recover, and then get on it. The other thing, when you're doing your easy runs, it's got to be easy. I keep telling myself that. I keep reminding you, you've got to remind yourself, is I'm, you know, 4 or 5k in, I'm warmed up, I'm feeling good, I'm running flats, out on the trails, it's a beautiful day, got the tunes on, you know, and I just want to fly, and I mustn't. You know, the fitness level's great, feeling really good, and I can just, well, is my easy becoming faster? That's the other thing. Or, you know, that's the other thing I do talk about in my head when I'm running, is as you become a faster runner, should your easy be like an 8.5 minute mile, you know, an 8 minute mile, you know, and then the pros, you know, they get up to even faster than that. So who knows, eh? Anyway, look, I missed my path through it. Oh. Just a thought anyway. that is the end of my 10k. Just about to finish up, come down the trail onto the roads. Been a good one, as I said. Took it nice and easy, and just enjoying the space, enjoying the leg turnover. Yeah, it's been a good one. So I might go out later tonight. So we'll see how we go. A bit short on the mileage this week, but we'll check it out when we go back to the cabin. I'll see you there. Right, we're back in the cabin for another training talk, so welcome back. Hopefully you've seen my 2 other videos. This is now the 3rd week of my aerobic power training block. Basically I'm doing periodization, which means I'm doing certain things at certain times within my training plan, within my training year. I'm not that organized, but because of injury and things like that, but now we're into a sort of section, obviously going towards the Arc of Attrition. This period is ramping up my aerobic power, ramping up my speed, getting all the less specific stuff going and getting on with that before we get to the race, which is 11 weeks away. So we are getting definitely very close. I built a nice base, and now I'm just doing a lot more specific stuff. So this week is the 3rd week. Now you can, some periods can be sort of 4 weeks, and you can sort of train sort of 3 relatively hard weeks and then have a recovery week. For me, I get an overload on my legs, so I definitely can't handle it. You know, I'm 48 years old. I'm not saying I'm old, but definitely I'm getting a few aches and pains already now from the last 2 weeks. So I'm struggling a little bit, I must say. But it went okay. So the reason what I've changed for my other 2 weeks is I've taken a workout out. So normally I do 2 workouts a week. This week I took a workout out, and that's a speed, hard, fast workout. However, I was a little bit naughty this week because I ended up doing something on Saturday. So if you follow my channel, you've probably already seen it because I posted it, but I will talk about that in this vlog. Anyway, let's just go through this stuff. My fitness level at the end of the week has increased by 2 points, which is good. I don't want to increase it too much. I can do that by increasing the volume. Obviously everything's recorded on training peaks, so you know, we're relying on them for my numbers. But yeah, if you increase it by 4 or 5 a week, you are just going to ramp up and end up getting injured. So I'm just taking it nice and easy, keeping the volume where I want to be, keeping the intensity where I want to be, and just, you know, tweaking a few little things. But my fatigue's at 75, so pretty tired at the moment, which it should be, and that hopefully will reduce. And my form's at -18, so again, that's telling me that I am pretty stressed. My body's pretty tired, and I'm trying to get this this kind of level down a little bit. Towards the end, towards race, this should be about at 0. My fatigue level should be definitely nearer 0 as well. But anyway, we are in mid-training, so I expect to be tired, so we're all right. Yeah, so pretty normal. If you're following me, Pilates, doing that again for 1 hour, loving that. Did that on Monday, can't miss that at all. If I do, it's going to be a disaster. I did an easy run. I'm now ramping my easy up to about 15k. I'm doing running out with the Guildford Trail Runners. We're getting a nice group together, so we're going out with them. So usually it's a 10k for me, but this time I'm sort of doing a 2k warm up, then having a nice easy run, and 2k running home. So it ends up being about 15k. And I always do my strides after an easy run. It's so important. This time I did about, I don't know, probably 5 or 6, just increasing the speed nicely up to about 90%, and then just recovering, slow jog, and repeating that 5 times, doing that over 10 seconds, 15 seconds, something like that. It's kind of, the more you do it, the more you get used to it. So as you're running back from easy run, you just know you've got to do your strides, so just put them in, and yeah, they're great. You know, they really will increase your aerobic capacity, get your legs moving, and it just gives your body a little jump start, a little kick. Now, the workout on Wednesday was definitely different and really challenging because of the weather, and it was absolutely dreadful. So I climbed about, I don't know, 300 or 400 feet up into the hills, and it just got really cloudy. It was raining, pretty misty. In fact, I couldn't see much. And if you're running at 9 RP, which is super quick on the trails, you're losing your footing, and it got a little bit dangerous, so I had to slow it down. But this workout's called a ladder. It's a killer. It's really nasty. What you do is you do 1 minute at 9 RPE and then recover
for 1 minute at about 5 or 6 RPE, and then you do 2 minutes at 9 RPE, and then you do 2-minute recovery, and then you do 3 minutes at 9 RPE, which is an absolute killer, especially on hills and stuff like that. It's brutal, and you're looking at your watch thinking, come on, let's finish. You get to about 1.5, 2 minutes, and it's a real killer. So it's properly, you're pushing really, really hard, and then you recover for 3 minutes, and then you go down 2 minutes, 2-minute recovery, 1 minute, 1 minute recovery, and then you repeat that again. And you obviously warm up before and cool down, but that is a nasty, nasty workout. And you can see it had a 95 TSS, which is really high. And it was an hour and 6 minutes. I did about 13k, but I couldn't complete it. I couldn't execute it as I wanted to, because I got up to the top and there's where the downs link is. I couldn't see anything, and I sort of thought, well, let's just take it easy, going to injure myself again. So I had to run back down out the cloud cover a bit, and then off I went again. So a bit of a muck about on the workout, but I got it done, and I got my heart rate really high, and I really felt good. And I do push myself very, very hard in these workouts. It's so, so important that you have your easy days and you have your hard days, and this one was a really tough one. And it's the only workout this week as well, so I put full effort into it. So it's a bit of a shame it wasn't so the weather wasn't any better, but that's okay. Then the next day I took an easy run. Felt really good actually the next day. And what's interesting, I guess, is because I didn't have another workout, my legs felt quite fresh, and they do, and I'm surprised because I don't know, I must obviously recover quite quickly. I don't know what it is, or I just want to go out and run hard, I don't know. But I did an easy, I ended up doing a 9+3, but I ended up doing 14k. So within that, right near the end, you do 3k, quite progressive, quite fast, about 8 RPE. So you're pushing it quite nicely, doing a nice sort of, I don't know, it's like half marathon pace, something like that. And it's really good. Friday was a rest day. I do like my rest day, and I wish I could do some mobility in that, and I should have done, but I haven't, and I really need to get that going, especially if I've got 11 weeks to go. Got to get my mobility going, because I'm definitely starting to feel pain. I had a sharp pain on Saturday, which was St Martha's Octopus. That was awesome. So I want to mix it up a bit, and I usually go out for a standard kind of run, trail out to all the hills and then come back. There's loads of different trails to do, but I thought I'd do something different. I've always thought about doing it, what the elevation was like. If I start at St Martha's Church, it's really famous. It's where the North Downs 100 goes through. It's lovely. And I started at the top and then ran down and up different trails 8 times, hence the octopus. And it was awesome. What was really disappointing was I was hoping, when I plotted it on, I think I used, did I use Strava or did I use Sunto? I don't know. One of the mapping apps, and it gave me 2,000 feet, and I say, yes, 2,100 feet or something. I thought, that is perfect, that is loads. But I ended up running it, and actually it was only 1,600. So I was a bit gutted about that, because I kind of want to find, I thought maybe it would be a bit more, but anyway, doesn't matter. I ran that really well. I really enjoyed it. I put a video vlog on that as well, so that was really fun. And it was great just to do something different, get out there, mix it up a bit, and have a bit of fun, really, which I did. So that was just 14k, but it was around 40 minutes. I mucked about a little bit with my GoPro and did a few filming bits, so I wasn't really running all the time. But yeah, 90 TSS, so pretty hard. But what's interesting is the TSS there, the training stress score, was 90, but my workout on Wednesday was 95. So that if you go by computers, the workout was harder, and I'd probably agree with that. The way I felt. Then the next day, obviously, do an easy run, just to keep, I was usually doing easy on a Saturday and then long run on a Sunday, but just I have commitments for family and stuff like that, so I had to work that out. But that was good, felt pretty good. That was an easy run. Did an hour and 12, did 11k, loved it, and did really well. So it was a great week, but I am starting to feel a few aches and pains, just above my calf. Just feels a bit sore. A bit worried about that, because then it leaks around to my inside knee, my ankle, dare I say it. It didn't feel good on St Martha's. Just as I came down the first hill, I got a twinge right up the ankle bone and up, and I was like, no, I haven't had that for ages. So I've got to be really careful now, and I know I'm sort of on the edge again of just what my limit is. So I've got to be careful. and I've just got to look after myself, because I think if you're out there, I'm sure you agree, if you're out there and you're doing some stuff and you just feel these little twinges and things like that, it's a telltale sign that you are tired. Mentally, definitely going out on Wednesday was really, really difficult. I had a tough day at work, felt really tired, didn't feel very well, and I got out and did it, and I was so proud of myself to go and do that. So if any of you guys and girls have been out there and you've done the same thing, well done, because it is great once you're out, but getting out that door was so difficult. I felt a bit tired, and it's very dark, getting a bit chilly, and you just feel a bit grim, you know, and it's like that, and you've got to go out and you wear your kit and you probably dress too much, and you know that you're going to get boiling hot in about 3 or 4k in, and you should wear your shorts, but you go out in your shorts, it's really difficult, but it was good. I did it. So yeah, Wednesday and Thursday, not feeling the love for it so much, but got it all done. Did 1100 meters of climbing, which round here is pretty good. I want to get a bit more in, but overall run time I did 7 hours 45. Last week was 8 hours, so there and thereabouts. Bit of strength training, did my legs. I did my legs on Tuesday as always. I'm going to try and get 2 leg sessions in now and do some core work, which I'm not doing. I'm being naughty on that, and that has to be ramped up, because that is key to not getting injured, or saying not getting injured, reducing the risk of injury. Is that what we're trying to do with our strength and mobility, right? Not prevention, reducing risk. Very important to label it like that. But mobility, I do an hour with my Pilates. And then distance, 45 miles. Not that many miles, but definitely high intensity here. And I think, you've got to work on your speed. And I'll leave it at that for this week. But you've got to work on your speed. If you want to increase your pace, your endurance, everything, you've got to increase on your speed and mix it up during the week. And you can see there's lots of different, different things I'm doing here. Bit of easy, fast stuff, some hills, real sort of eclectic mix of training, which is fun to do, and also gets your body, adapted to going out there and building some strength and building some stamina. So yeah, it's been good. So anyway, there we go. That's my week. Hopefully you all had a good week, and hopefully did some really nice running. And leave the comments. Loving your comments, from my other posts I've done. So please do. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. It really supports me and the channel. Obviously give me a like, leave comments below, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.